The world's moving at a fast pace, and changes aren't going unnoticed. We now live in a modern, consumerist and largely urban existence throughout the developed world, and we consume a lot of natural resources every day, leaving behind some very harmful wastes. The world is trying to do its part though. We've waged a full-on war against plastics, and veganism is the height of trend. But there's something we might not be looking at as hard as we should, and that's the sustainability of fashion.
Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely love a shopping spree. Staying on fashion, keeping up with the trends, it is extremely important to people up and down the country. But undeniably, Britain has a fast fashion problem.
So what are we talking about when it comes to sustainable fashion? Google it and you come up with the movement and process of fostering change to fashion products and the fashion system towards greater ecological integrity and social justice. It's really seeing an end to fast fashion and the impact things like cheap brands and mass-produced products could be having on our planet. Think shopping local, shopping independent. So where do I fit into this? We already know that everything in today's climate is all about saving our future, but how does that actually fit in with me and my lifestyle? I've said before, I love my fashion and expressing myself through clothing is so key. But I'm a bit on the bigger side, so sometimes that's a bit difficult to shop for. And the conversation online is calling for sustainable brands to start being more inclusive to sizes that might not be quite so straight.
So, is there actually a solution to this issue? We're all being a lot more conscious when it comes to our consumerism, but can we be more creative when it comes to shopping for fashion?
I met up with Sean, who's a young entrepreneur with a total fire in his belly, intent on saving the planet. He opened up his vintage clothing shop with the ultimate passion of being more environmentally conscious. Everything from the literal shop floors to the sleeves of each t-shirt had him thinking about the eco-impact. But I'll let him do the talking.
So I'm Sean, I'm 21, I'm a small business owner from Cardiff originally. So we opened in March 2019. We get our clothes from a wholesaler, we pay by weight, and they get their clothes from America and they pay by weight there. So people go hunting through thrift shops and then they sell it to the wholesaler sells it to my wholesaler sells it to me, then I sell it to the public. So it's quite, it sounds like a long supply chain, but in context of business it's quite a short supply chain, which helps with like obviously less CO2 emissions as well with travelling things. And obviously all the clothes are second hand, all the clothes are pre-loved, someone's had them for a lifetime and they don't want them anymore. Rather than going to landfill, contributing to that waste, they're contributing to a new life, a new lease of life. It's all about catering to what people want and trying to give people the option to buy second hand rather than buying new stuff, because you do want the quality still to be there, but often if you go to a charity shop the quality's not there. I handpick everything, so I know the quality's there for people who want it. There's a growth in popularity for the store as a whole, and there's also a growth in sort of requests for certain items, which is really, really nice, because if I know what people want, then I can go straight to my supplier and get what people want, and it's from supplier to seller then, you know, rather than having to buy random sizes, random styles, random colours and hoping the right person comes in. If I could do a business like that, take orders and then go buy everything, that would be 100% sustainable, you know, a perfect circular economy. Because I mean, another thing is people come into my shop and they sell me things all the time. Often the people come in and they sell me back the things they bought before, and that's, how could you get better than that? Do you know what I mean? You've got 4 or 5 people wearing the same thing, all happy off it. We're making money and everyone's happy and they've all got a bargain as well. So it's pure business in my eyes. we do cater to absolutely everyone. We have sizes from kid sizes up to quadruple XL. And to be fair, we do sell a lot of that stuff as well. So it's evident that people are coming in and people are sort of enjoying the fact that we sell those clothes, because I think a lot of the people have to sort of source things online because like high street shops don't stock sizes like that, you know. Whereas we can do, because we get the accessibility from America. We buy most of our stuff from America. So, and I hope that people who would see that we're selling plus sizes and people who are enjoying our clothes would tell their friends that this is a place to come, as an inclusive place, you know. And I want to cater to that. I want to cater to absolutely everyone. It's not about making money. It is about the inclusivity aspect of it, you know. Because a quadruple size t-shirt I sell for the same price as a small t-shirt, you know. It's not about making more money. It's about people coming in and actually finding what they want and walking away happy, and that's what makes us happy.
I went to visit Megan, who let me delve into her story with fashion and how she weighs up her consumerism with sustainability.
I left uni in 2016, I think, and decided that I wanted to lose quite a bit of weight. I lost like 6.5 stone or something. I've put some of it back on now though, but I blame my new boyfriend for that because he buys loads of rubbish food. But that obviously changed my fashion quite a lot. For example, I noticed this in New Look the other day. If you go into New Look, you've got like a whole floor for clothing for girls, well, not girls, women, in like sizes, I don't know, what is it, 6 to 16, I think. And then they've got the tiniest corner for the curve section. And you're like, well, that's not very fair, is it? Because that goes from like 16 to, I don't know, like 28, something like that. And that just puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Like how much clothing is available if you're a smaller lady than a larger lady. I wouldn't ever revamp my whole wardrobe, I don't think. I would go to charity shops or the clothing warehouse. I guess when I was at uni it wasn't like that, so it was a lot different for me. But yeah, I think they're getting a lot better. It's just where you look, I guess, isn't it?
So what is the future for fashion? Will we see an end to the fast-paced consumerism? Maybe retro shops will take over. But for now, I think there's so much more that needs to be explored in the world of plus-size fashion and how we can use it to help the planet.